We always knew that we were going to go back to Norway. We always knew that we were going to go back to Kristiansund and live here. Me and my wife both grew up here, so for us it was never a reason if, it was only when. And when this opportunity came up, I think it was the perfect timing. When I was younger and when I was in Manchester, I was never a person to, I never really enjoyed the ocean and the sea, but when we moved to this house and this view and this scenery, I've just had to buy a boat and try to get into it. Every summer when we got back, we really enjoyed it, and now the 8-9 months I've lived here, I've realised that I really missed it. Even though when I was in Manchester, I didn't, as Jim Ryan said, I wasn't pining for the fjords. I can't leave the boat here any overnight or anything, because suddenly the weather can change like this and the boat will just fly away by itself. So it's got to be somewhere else. But this is better, because this is, and I can show you this now because it's after the 1st of October. After the 1st of October, we can catch lobster outside here, and I'll get lobster outside here. Noah got one big fish out here with his fishing rod, so it's great. It's just, you can have spare time and leisure time just outside your garden. That's fantastic. I think there's loads of things we missed, loads of little things, but especially the fresh air and the openness and the ocean, because I've grown up with a view into the ocean, and that smell when you go out the car when you go back from work and you can smell the sea. I'd never lived here before, so I didn't know how it was to live on the sea, but when we decided to go back home, I asked the owner of the house if he was willing to sell, and he was. So it's been a big part of me enjoying going back home, that's for sure. Because in the summer I've had a couple of jumps and dives into the ocean. It's not really warm, but it's fresh. I don't know if you trust yourself enough to come and see over here, but it's sometimes it's summer here in Norway as well, and then I have made a few jumps and dives into the sea. We do actually get more or less the same temperature as Manchester. You don't have to feel sorry for me when you see how cold it looks now. Coming back to Norway, coming back to Kristiansund has made my life easier in a way that I can see my family a lot more. Noah actually comes to Molde every Thursday night. He goes to the academy, so I can spend an hour and a half, 2 hours just watching him playing football. Noah comes with a coach, so I pick him up at the bus stop. We go to the training ground and he can train with the academy at Molde. We've got a history of producing good young kids. Magnus Ekram is maybe the one that everyone knows back home, and we're hoping to produce a couple more of them. Well, he enjoys playing football, so going on the coach for an hour and a half every Thursday, I think it's worth it coming up here to get some coaching. I just enjoy watching football. This is part of the academy. That he wants to come is great for me, because then I can see the other kids as well and see the coaches we have in the club. When he can, he always wears a United shirt. But normally they do have Molde kits, but tomorrow morning they're travelling for a tournament, so they couldn't wear the proper stuff. So of course, when a chance is there, he wears a United shirt. No, you can't take that away from us now. Cut us up and we'll bleed red. That's just the way it is. So even the little one, who's 3, he's Man United as well. And when he sees the team on telly, that's Wayne Rooney. He's 3 years of age. I think these are too young to know who I am. Just about, because I know one of the reasons I played the last season I played after my injury was for Noah to remember Dad as a Man United player and a champion. And I retired when he was 7, so these must have been 7 when I retired, and just about remember me, but any younger than this, no chance, no chance.
Yeah, I think even though I'm out in Molde now, I think Man United's the kind of football club where you might leave it, but it never leaves you. And so I've managed to bring over some of the mementos and pictures and memories that I had while I worked at United. I was fortunate to be there for 9 full seasons, and I was into my 10th, and so that was a wonderful time then. I was very fortunate to be involved in with some great teams, working with great people, and I feel the same about Molde now in many ways. I mean, obviously the club's got a 100-year history. They've never won the league. We're working very hard to try and make that happen, and I'm very hopeful that when we finish our time here as a staff, which we will do because that's the nature of football, that we'll have some great memories for the family, for the kids, and also on the football field as well. When Ole Gunnar invited me to come and join him, Julie, my wife, we went up to Ole's house to have a chat with him and his wife Celia, and they live about an hour away from here, and she told us about Norway and how great it was for the kids. And then I spoke with Mark Dempsey, who also I work with here, who I work with at United, and Mark was telling me that it's an ideal place, to bring up young children, and so we decided to give it a go, and this is where we've ended up. Hiya! This is Jack just coming out from the neighbour's house. It's like this all the time. The kids are in each other's houses, and you can see all the neighbours here are mad keen on football. They're all Molde fans. Most of them are Man United fans. There's a guy over there. He's even got the Ole 20 Legends banner.
If you walk around in Molde, you can sense the football interest in it. It's a big football history. It's 100 years now, and for the town, for the region, the local communities, Molde Football Club is what they look for every weekend. It does mean a age of a lot for for people in Molde.
Molde Football Club for me is very important. It has been very important for many years. I've been a supporter since I was a kid.
Everybody in Molde loves football, and it's not only the people in Molde, it's also the area around. And I have a friend, she and her other friends, 45 people, take a speedboat to Molde every match Molde have in their hometown.
It's a thing that gathers the people around here. It's something we have in common, and everyone more or less have an opinion about the team, and they love to go to the match. They love to discuss everything around football.
I have been making breads for the football team for 20 years now. This one is a bread we started with in 1992, and this is a new bread we started with this year. It's a celebration of the 100-year bread. It's very popular, very healthy.
Oh, here is my football, and it's made of roses. You know, Molde is the town of roses, so my football is here.
Supporting Molde this year is like supporting United. Now we're on top of the league and everything is very good. Solskjaer has done a tremendous job.
He is the most famous people in Norwegian history. I believe that, because everybody knows who Ole Gunnar is. And he will be more famous if he wins this league title.
The legend chair, so I call it, is a big legend, also from Molde and from Manchester. In this chair, very special people sit. No friends of mine with Liverpool or anything else fans, just United people. And yeah, if Ole Gunnar will come one day, maybe he will sit there.
He loves football from the bottom of his heart, and you can see it. He's a very good leader, and we love him very much. And His face is smiling all the time.
He's a good person, nothing bad with him, and he has done a very good job for Norway and especially Molde. I'm proud of being a Norwegian like him.
I think Ole has changed the whole city in a way, and he has changed something in every supporter's mind and maybe heart too.
If Molde takes the gold medal in 2011, it's a saying that we have, 100 years of waiting is over. So, if we are standing here with a gold medal and a golden scarf and a golden shirt in a few weeks' time, it will be the most amazing moment in 100 years.
We will celebrate the whole evening, the day, the week, the whole year maybe.
So being a United supporter and a Molde supporter, very good. It's easy to be on top. That's the place we're gonna be. Right, Eric?
He's kissing the United brand.
A gold medal bread would have been something. Maybe we can change a little bit, have some gold medal on this. You can see it's some gold here.
Before Eric was born, we discussed a lot of names. We thought easy Norwegian name, but not quite there. And it was Eric, but maybe next one is Ole.